Last episode, we secured a spot in the FA Cup final against Manchester City, and this time around, we play through a dramatic finish to Season 1. Hey, what's going on? Respect the Jeff here with the final episode of Season 1 in this Chelsea career, and it's gonna be a big one. We finish off the league, 2 games remaining, and we have to make up some ground if we want to finish top 4 in those 2 matches. Then it's off to the FA Cup final where we take on Manchester City, who we beat in the EFL Cup. We have the chance to do the double over them, so plenty of big games. And then at the end of the episode, I have player upgrades and downgrades, players of the season, so you're gonna want to watch the whole thing all the way through. Taking a look at our games though, we play City twice, once in the league, Southampton away in the last day of the season, and then we play City again in that cup final. So it's not going to be easy. I'm actually legitimately nervous to play through these games, but we've been in great form, and I do back us to get some results. So up first, it's Manchester City, and without further ado, let's get straight into the action. Alright, here we go. A tough away matchup at the Etihad, and we take on Manchester City. We need 3 points here. If we get 2 wins out of these last 2 matches, we are guaranteed top 4. Spurs, we have a game in hand over, and I think they're 3 or 2 points ahead of us, so we need to get results here. But Manchester City starting the game really strong, and we are totally pinned back, 10 men in the box, just defending here. And we actually have gone on to develop the best defense in the league over the course of the season. We've conceded the least goals through the Premier League season. A lot of that is thanks to the players. We've also been playing with a back 5, a little cautious at times, but with the firepower we have up top, Werner, Havertz, Ziyech, we're still scoring plenty of goals, so I'm really not worried about it. And we're sticking with that 5 at the back for the time being. We just have to make sure we stay focused for the entirety of this match. Chilwell already flying into a tackle 25 minutes into the match, and it really has been all Manchester City here. Silva on the wing, putting another cross in, and once again, this time headed at goal. Edward Mendy makes the save, and our goalkeeper is finishing the season strong. He has been playing out of his mind recently, overtaking Onana as our first choice goalkeeper, probably for the time being. Sterling on the wing now, and still City looking for a way through. This time it's offsides, and still, despite all this possession, they really haven't even had a clean look through at our goal. Oh, and this is going to be our game plan for the match, isn't it? Breaking here on the counter-attack. This is how you beat Manchester City. Ball into the box, looking for the head of Werner, and it's headed away. Half chance for Chelsea, and we keep the pressure up here right at the end of the first half. City pressing really high though. Upamecano looking to play out from the back. The whistle blows. It's been a very uneventful first half. That probably will suit us. This game really could go either way. Like I said before, guys, I am nervous to play the rest of these out. I really can't afford a defeat here. Things would not be looking good for us. City with 71% of possession. We've had 0 shots on target. All we've done so far is really defend. But, I mean, honestly, a tie at this point would suit us fairly well. We just got to hope we can grab a goal on a counterattack if we can get a lucky break here. City pressing so high up the pitch. I think if we switch to any other kind of formation, they would get a goal. Because, honestly, they've been the better side so far. Aguero putting a ball in. Silva doing well to intercept. The veteran center back having a really strong finish to the season as well. His rating is falling in game, but I think he deserves a boost come the end of the season because he has been just absolutely fantastic all season long. Ball over the top, and again, doesn't quite come off there. Not the best pass from Rice, but we're making that run in behind. One of these eventually is going to come off. Havertz cutting inside, and there we have it. Chelsea with some numbers getting forward, beating the City press, and Rice plays Werner through the middle, and he's wide open. Timo Werner does it for Chelsea, a goal to go ahead against Manchester City. It's our first shot and our first goal. Absolutely outstanding stuff on the counterattack. Who else but Timo Werner to capitalize there? Great finish. It's never in doubt when he is through on goal. Lovely pass from Rice to find him. Weighted perfectly. He didn't have to break stride, and he could use his amazing pace to get on the end of that. 15 minutes left, and this is going perfectly according to plan. All we need to do is hang on now. We are defending really hard, and again, Mendy looking to clear it out from the back. Not a bad pass out, and Hakim Ziyech now coming off. Ruben Loftus-Cheek coming on, our young center mid, to lock it up. He's a little more defensively sound, and he's been playing well as of late as well. City trying desperately to get a goal back here. They need the points too. They want to make sure that they stay in the top 4. Declan Rice plays it forward. Loftus-Cheek getting forward, taking a touch into space, and he's through the City back line, pushed up way too high. No way! Ruben Loftus-Cheek comes on, makes it 2, and probably secures this victory for Chelsea. Lovely stuff from our academy central midfielder, and Chelsea have executed our game plan perfectly. The whistle blows, Chelsea 2, City 0. We beat them once again this season, and this makes our chances at finishing in the top 4 look really, really strong this season. One game left to play, and it's against Southampton, not the best side in the league, so we did the hard part now, and we move on. Alright, we'll take a look at that, guys. We are up into 3rd place. This is ours to lose now. If we win our next match, we're guaranteed top 4 this season. If we even get a draw, actually, anything but a loss will suit us. Spurs are 3 points behind as of now. Manchester City still in the running for top 4 after that loss to us, looking a little less likely for them, but we'll have to see and just focus on our results for now. So like I said, Southampton up next. They're in 16th place, struggling, not a lot to play for. I think they are clear of relegation, so hopefully that suits us. Ruben Loftus-Cheek deserves a start in this one. I actually put Onana in goal too. I'm trying to still give him some minutes. I feel like this is a good game for him. So with that said, let's get to it. Alright, here we go. Final game of the season and a huge occasion for Chelsea. Anything but a loss will get us through into the top 4 this season, and that was our ultimate priority. We need Champions League football next season if we want to not only buy the best players, but keep the current talent that we have in the squad. So a lot riding on this game and a lot riding on how we finish this season. Chelsea looking to start the game really strong here. Havertz charging forwards, and he just tries to knock it around the defender there. Buffal getting on the end of it, but Chelsea pressing really high. You can see how much this means to the players, trying to make something happen early in the match. Timo Werner looking to put a ball in, and he cuts it back. No clear-cut options ahead of him. James with an early ball in, and Ziyech gets headed away. Might have been offsides anyways, but Chelsea trying to make something happen in the early minutes. But Southampton not going to roll over and take it here. Loftus-Cheek does win the ball back successfully. Now Declan Rice forwards. Werner laid off for Havertz and looking for the return pass. He finds him using that pace in behind, reminiscent of his chance against City. And he plays through Ziyech, lays it off. Havertz has a shot. There you go. Chelsea 1, Southampton 0. We already get a goal in front, and it's Havertz who's been scoring goals for fun as of late. Playing up top with Werner, the two of them are just outstanding. Probably the best strike partnership in the league. And Ziyech there, playmaking again. We have such a deadly attacking force, and it's on full display out here so far. Southampton, though, really looking to get a goal back for themselves. And now putting a ball in, blocked by Zuma, and it's out for a corner kick. Southampton curling one in, and it's headed away. And over the head of McQueen. How about that? Timo Werner running onto it. What a mistake from the Southampton back line. And now Werner through on goal. Surely he'll score off the post. No! Well, I always say it's not in doubt with Werner, but I guess every now and then he is destined to have something like that happen. Off the post, should have been another goal for Chelsea. And now Southampton on a little bit of a break of their own. And it's put past Onana. Southampton pull one back, and the game's starting to look a little in doubt here. Southampton draw the scoreline level. Once again, Onana starts, and once again, he makes a mistake to let in a goal. Maybe not necessarily a mistake, but he probably should have had that covered. And I hope that decision to start him does not come back to bite me here. Obviously, Mendy been in great form, but I wanted to save him for the cup final that's coming up soon. And Southampton continue pushing on here, this time into the side netting. But they have turned the tides, and going into the second half here, it does look like they could maybe grab a goal. We got to be very careful on defense and make sure that we can score one of our own. I think we need a win to really just put our minds at ease coming into the end of this game here. Ziyech pressing hard, Southampton pushing forward though. Che Adams looking to get a ball forward, but we're not messing around in that back line. Forwards now is Ziyech. Now looking to hit on a counter-attack of our own, maybe Kai Havertz taking a big touch into space, cutting inside, and then back outside. Lovely footwork, but no options. Lays it off for Chilwell, who has a shot straight into the Southampton defender, and it's booted away. Throw in. Back inbounds here, Havertz with the ball, moving it around quickly, and a lovely touch through from Loftus-Cheek. Havertz blasts it in, Werner there to finish. Chelsea restore their lead, and it's those two again linking up time and time again all season long. Werner and Havertz with Ziyech in the mix too. I just can't say enough good things about this front three. This might be the most fun attack I've played with, and maybe honestly any FIFA edition in this channel so far. Southampton still really pushing to grab a goal here, but Loftus-Cheek finding his groove. How about that? Lovely nutmeg past the defender, rolls it back, play continues, and we're looking for a way through. Chilwell Left open on the wing. Can he put a ball in? Yes. Curls one in looking for the head of Havertz, and it is headed away eventually. Quick look at that replay there. Loftus-Cheek playing with some swagger here at the end of the season. Really starting to establish himself in the team. And I'm looking forward to seeing what the future holds for this guy. Declan Rice playing out from the back now. It's laid off, and the opportunity through is found. Havertz at feet. Plays it through. Werner! Oh, lovely save from Forster. And again, that should have been a goal from Timo Werner. A little too close to the goalkeeper. I don't know what he could have done differently there. But substitute now. Ziyech given a rest ahead of the FA Cup final. Mason Mount coming on. We just got to lock up shop here at the end of this game. Like I said, quick reminder from the beginning of this game, even a draw here would see us through in top 4. So we just got to hang on for the rest of this match. Chilwell cutting inside. Loftus-Cheek. Plays it inside. Werner coming to pick the ball up, and Havertz, a couple runners ahead of him, plays it through. Loftus-Cheek looking to have a shot, and again saved by the goalkeeper. Forster keeping a couple of these great opportunities out. And now Havertz. Still great running ahead from Chelsea. Mason Mount this time. The player through, cuts inside. Great footwork, but again, Forster stays on top of it and keeps another chance out. So it's Loftus-Cheek coming out for a little bit of a rest. Giroud coming on. He's saying his farewell. He's retiring at the end of the season. Gets a couple-minute cameo, but the whistle blows here, end of the game, and Giroud says goodbye, retiring from football. He had some good moments for us this season despite not playing a lot, but more importantly right now, Chelsea have secured top 4 for next season. We will be in the Champions League again. You can see how much that means to the players and the manager alike. Fantastic end of the season. We went on a crazy run. I don't know the number off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure we were undefeated for around 10 games there to cap off the season very strong. And actually, I don't think we finished too far from top place either after being in 6th for a lot of the season. All right, well, confirming that, we finished 3rd, 78 points, and we only finished 3 off of 1st, which is a crazy turnaround considering it was even in doubt if we were going to finish top 4 up until the final day here. Liverpool just edged out Leicester City, who bottled it after taking 1st for long stretches this season, lost on the final day, and Liverpool just leapfrogged them into 1st place. And guys, hey, if you've been enjoying this series, I'm trying to hit 10,000 subscribers. You can help me make it happen. If you haven't subscribed already, please consider doing so. You can stay up to date with all my future videos as well. I'll have really cool Season 2 coming up, as well as more series after that. Taking a look at the Premier League top scorers and assisters, Jamie Vardy, moving to Manchester United in January, finishes strong with 24 goals this season. Sterling right behind him, and some of the other usual suspects, Mane, Kane, and Salah. Timo Werner, 19 goals in 24 matches. If he wasn't injured for so much of the season, I think he could have pushed for a Golden Boot. Havertz finishing 2nd in the assists list. He had a great season, just edged out by Mane of Liverpool. And a little bit of a side note here, one of the events we had earlier in the season was to promote a center back from the academy, so I'm just going to fulfill that now. Hugo Hawkins is the man to go forwards here. He's a right back or center back, but he has more potential than our other options, so we'll probably play him as center back going forwards. Train him for a few years probably before he's integrated in the team, but expecting big things from him. But more importantly, guys, a huge game coming up now. It's another chance at a domestic cup, and again against Manchester City. Loftus-Cheek again deserves the start here after really kicking up his form late in the season. Mendy back in goal after Onana has disappointed again, and this is our team. 5-3-2 again. It's been working well, especially against Manchester City, who we've beat twice already, and let's get to it. All right, here we go. Final game of the season and a chance for us to grab another piece of silverware. If we could finish top 4 and win both domestic cups, I have to say this season has been a huge success, way better than I even expected. And winning silverware on my channel, to be perfectly honest, is not that common. I like to try to keep things realistic, so it's not all the time that we get the chance to play with a team of the caliber of Chelsea who are able to compete for these titles. So let's enjoy them while they happen. Try to push for another here. Manchester City, again, as we saw earlier in the episode, starting strong. We're going to let them have the majority of possession as long as we can keep defending well and just try to hit them on the counterattack. We've seen that it can work. We know the game plan. We just have to execute for a 3rd time this season. But this is probably the most important one. FA Cup, obviously a little more prestigious than the EFL Cup, so this would be a huge, huge victory. City with so many chances in here, but no real clear-cut balls that can end up with a shot on goal, and it's our turn now. Turning up the pace a little bit, Timo Werner plays through Loftus-Cheek, who's through, saved by the goalkeeper. He would have been off anyways, but Loftus-Cheek really looking deadly out of midfield, scoring plenty of goals, creating opportunities. Pretty solid defensive player as well. He can do it all. And Sterling trying to clip a ball in. Again, Silva flying into the challenge there. He bowls over Aguero in the box. City putting in ball after ball. It's a questionable tactic considering they don't really have any height in the box. But I do fear it's just a matter of time before one of these finds someone with a shot through on goal. Manchester City playing all the way back here. We're trying to push them high up the field at the end of the first half, but the whistle blows. And again, this looks to be a repeat of last match. Hopefully, it still goes our way come the end of this one, but we go into the first half with not a lot of chances for either team, and the game's still very much up in the air. Manchester City starting strong again. Sterling plays a ball through for Zinchenko, who's in a really good crossing position, puts one in, and Chilwell coming in to cover there. Great defending and well read by the left back here, Werner. And here we go. Oh, good look from Chelsea. Declan Rice, and he's clean through on goal. I thought he was off for a second. Plays it through. Havertz. Surely! Oh yes, Chelsea, it is just too easy. I've been saying it all game. We just have a game plan in mind. We absorb the pressure, break on the counter, and it's just working so well. Kai Havertz with another goal. We go in front, and if result holds the way it stands right now, we will be champions of the FA Cup and win another trophy for Chelsea. Don't want to get ahead of myself. There's still plenty of time left to play, but it's been a good performance so far. Chelsea kicking it up a little bit since that goal, and Loftus-Cheek holding his man off. Oh, lovely little nutmeg on Gundogan, and Loftus-Cheek has just elevated his game wholeheartedly here at the end of the season. Timo Werner, and a chance might be on for Chelsea. It's played through. Loftus-Cheek, goal! Almost gets a shot past the defender through on goal, and 73 minutes in, Chelsea still to just get something on goal here. Kyle Walker getting all the way into the box. Chilwell covering well, but it continues. Bicycle kick attempt denied. Loftus-Cheek blocks the second opportunity, and here we go again. Ziyech. It's 3-on-2. Probably picks the wrong option there, but he continues play through Timo Werner, who's through on the wing using his pace in behind. And he goes for the cutback, and it's blocked again. Out for a corner kick. Nothing comes of it, though, and City charging forwards here at the end of the game. They need a goal probably from this move if they want any hopes at bringing this into extra time. Ball played over the top. And again, Chilwell there to cover. Chelsea's defense been outstanding once again. Oh, and that's it. The whistle blows. Chelsea have done it. It's another trophy for us. The FA Cup this time. We absolutely embarrassed Manchester City over the course of the season. Time after time again, beating them in 2 cup finals and edge them out in the league to take 3rd place. Lovely stuff from Chelsea. Thiago Silva, who started over Azpilicueta, who came on as a sub, takes the captain's armband and lifts the trophy for us at the end of this game. There we go. What a season. 2 cups in England, and we finished 3rd place to boot. Great stuff on all fronts from Chelsea, and you can see how happy the players are to finish this season on a strong note like this. I really couldn't have asked more from Season 1, and this is a great foundation for us to go on in Season 2. Alright, there you have it, guys. Congratulations to Chelsea, who take down the FA Cup. And like I've been saying, that is 2 trophies for us in our first season. Not bad at all for our first season in charge, and it's only going to get better from here. In terms of our players of the season, I don't have the usual graphics I use for these, haven't built them for FIFA 21 yet, but we can run through it. Most appearances, Hakim Ziyech and Kai Havertz split it on 57 each. Timo Werner runs away with the goals tally, 35 and 39 appearances. Absolutely outstanding. That's one of the best rates I think I've ever had from a player in FIFA. Tammy Abraham directly behind him. Pretty solid season, still young, plenty of room to improve. And then Kai Havertz finishing with plenty of goals come the end of the season too. He really established himself as a striker over Abraham in the last 10-15 matches of the season. Batshuayi, notable shout here, 12 goals for Crystal Palace. And it'll be interesting to see. Let me know in the comments if you want to see him back at the Bridge next season or if we should look at selling him. Kai Havertz also runs away with the assists here, 24. Such a good season from him, 21 years old. The sky's the limit for this guy, and Hakim Ziyech picking up a fair few as well, and pushing on in the league with some of his player upgrades. Edward Mendy, notable shout here, +2 at the end of the season. He finished on 81. I didn't feel like that was fair, though. He played so well. He was one of the best keepers in the league, in leading one of the best defenses in the league, actually the best defense in the league at the end of the year, so I think he deserves a little bit of an upgrade. Thiago Silva also upgraded. He fell down to 82. I also don't feel like that's fair. He played almost every game for the best defense in the league. He's back up to an 84. Maybe he declined a little bit, but I just don't think it's fair to say he deserves an 82 after his performances. And then finally, N'Golo Kante +1 up to an 89 overall. He averaged 7.5 in his match ratings over the course of the season, which is second best in our team, only to Timo Werner, but I feel like Werner's potential and overall do fit the way he's been playing, so no upgrade there. In terms of downgrades, there have been plenty of downgrades in the squad as well. Andre Onana just not playing up to it. Obviously his performances saw him get dropped for Mendy come the end of the season, so 85 is too high. I'm not too drastic here. He's down to an 83. I'll put them both on a level playing field and see who plays better next season. He still has the potential to grow if he can pick it up a little bit next year. Emerson barely played all season. I put him back down to a 79. He had grown for some reason, and I just don't feel like that was warranted. Ross Barkley as well stays at a 78, despite growing to an 80 overall. He played once all season, probably is going to get sold. Not saying he can't do better, but he just doesn't deserve it as of this season. So with that said, that is the team. That's how we finish the season. The Lone Army comes back, and we'll see who wants to stay next year and push for a spot in the team. That's the end of Season 1, though, and I want to end this on a note with our new event for the episode. Chelsea Football Group is in the process. We want to build a global footballing network, and we're going to start by partnering with a team in another league next season. So I want you all to get active. Find a team who you feel like is realistic for Chelsea to partner with. We'll be trading players with them and sort of do what City Football Group is doing in real life with their teams all over the globe. Maybe a team that has the name Blues or someone who Chelsea often trades with in real life. Let me know in the comments, and that does bring us to the end of Season 1. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, if you've been enjoying the series so far, please subscribe to the channel, helps me out a lot. So I'll be back soon with Season 2, but until then, I'm Respect the Jeff, and I'll see you next time.